But the money that we have drawn down under the EFSF and EFSM is at a blended rate of about 3%, a little under 3% even. So extending that for as long as you possibly can into the future would be of significant benefit to Ireland. It would certainly help us, in our view, to have a smooth exit from the programme towards the end of this year. We would like the extension to be for as long a period as possible. I think that certainly exiting the programme is one thing, and I think that now would appear to be inevitable, that we will have a successful exit from the programme. But I think staying out of a programme over the next number of years is going to be equally as big a challenge. And I think that will require achieving a level of tangible economic growth that people can actually feel in their daily lives. And I also think that the IMF are correct, and that we will need a deal in respect of the ESM lifting the burden off the shoulders of this state of recapitalising the pillar banks, and indeed permanent TSB as well. And the government are now going to have to move the focus onto the domestic economy as well. We are facing this year into the 6th successive year of a contraction in the domestic economy. That position is not sustainable over the long term, and if we are going to make any inroads into the 14% unemployment rate that we have, then we are going to have to arrest that decline in the domestic economy. And if we get a deal on the ESM, then in our view that will allow the government some scope to invest in the domestic economy and to bring about some badly needed job creation.
So Michael, it would be your view then that the brake should be taken off of the accelerator taken off of the austerity, that any monetary benefit from this should be applied budgetarily?
Well, as things stand today, the government are planning to introduce further cutbacks over the next 2 years of about €5 billion of tax increases and spending cuts. And I note the Fiscal Advisory Council today believe that that will get us to a deficit of about 2% in 2015, which is better than the 3% target set under the bailout deal. In our view, if there is any headroom there, given what has happened in the economy over the last number of years, that headroom should be used to give people some respite in the next budget, and also to invest in job creation initiatives, particularly in capital projects. This government has absolutely savaged the capital budget, and even the budget that has been provided is not being spent. We saw it last year, and we see it again in the first quarter returns this year. So yeah, we welcome the fact that the fiscal targets are ahead of schedule. We must achieve those targets, but if there is any headroom there, let's use it to give people a break, and let's use it to invest in the domestic economy and to create the jobs we all want to see.